Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing great today as always. Today we're back with another episode of Mass Effect 2, and we have only 2 loyalty missions left, along with a couple of anomalies that I'm aware of, and Project Firewalker DLC. My current goal is to take care of the loyalty missions and basically see how we feel after that. Do we want to do Project Firewalker before we advance the main mission, or do we want to proceed with the main mission and take care of the DLC whenever we do take care of it? Right now, I'm kind of leaning towards going for the main mission because in my mind, in my head, the pressure is building up with each loyalty mission that I'm doing. So I feel like that would almost be necessary as soon as every one of them is complete. But regardless, let's get into it. Alright, let's see. Do we have any messages? We do not. She probably would have told us. Alright, you know what? I think I want to do Jacob's mission first, because I've been kind of neglecting the guy and I feel bad about it. So let's remedy that. But before that, let's perhaps talk to our crew and see if they say anything more on any of the topics that they would like to talk about.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Later, better. Think I've cured Joker's condition. Simple treatment would... No. Would cause liver failure. Never mind. Start from scratch. Anything else?
Well, never mind then, okay.
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Jacob himself would probably not want to talk to me. But we have other friends to visit.
No messages for you, Commander.
Oh. Excuse me. I also wanted to visit my hamster, because I know that the fish is being fed, but I don't know about the hamster. Is anyone feeding the hamster? Are you alive, buddy? He's alive, okay. Hey. Oh, he's scared of me. Alright. Well, let's go say hi to our other crew. Let's see. Here. Samara, I think, is here. Oh, Kasumi. Never mind.
There you are.
Oh, yes. We have not done her mission, so she probably is not the most talkative at the moment. I don't think anyone's in the men's restroom that I can think of. There's Samara. How are you doing, lady?
Shepard,
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
Okay.
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari Justicars.
Awkward.
We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era. Young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
Okay.
There are only a few Justicars?
Few Asari wish to make the sacrifices necessary to become one of us, and the training has a high casualty rate. It is a life of constant danger. Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a handful of us at any time.
Alright, totally off topic, but I am quite impressed by how she is able to sit like that in her suit. I'm currently wearing jeans, and I cannot imagine doing the same thing, so Kudos to whoever built that suit for her. Sorry, completely off topic. Sounds terrible.
Why would anyone want to be a Justicar?
It is a deeply personal matter. Sometimes the most brutal path is the only honest one.
This code of the Justicar seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter. I have memorized every word. There is only the code.
I don't think it's flexible.
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
Yeah.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
Ooh, cold.
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore. Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
I am not familiar with Knight Errant. Am familiar with Samurai though, so I guess that makes sense?
What does your code say about killing?
I am compelled to kill the wicked. If a Justicar is involved, peaceful solutions are long past.
You make killing sound so casual.
I remember each being I have slain. They are always in my thoughts.
Okay. Romance and the code?
Does the code forbid romantic involvement?
It does not. However, I would never be interested in such. That part of my life is well behind me.
Is Shepard flirting with Samara?
You could meet someone who reawakens those desires.
I am nearly 1,000 years old. I know myself and my desires. But your curiosity is quite welcome.
Okay.
You know about knights errant and samurai?
When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
Huh.
What did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered. If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious to see what you will do.
She's not wrong. We sure do like to disagree.
I should go.
I'm glad we spoke.
What does she do when she does that? Like, I realize that this is some sort of a meditation kind of thing. But what is she? I guess you're not supposed to really think when you're meditating, are ya? Alright, let's move to our next target, who is going to be Miranda.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Can we talk?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
Of course. I'd been meaning to speak with you, in fact.
Really?
I wanted to apologize. I didn't fully believe you'd be up to the task, and it seems I was wrong. Frankly, based on what I've seen, I wish Cerberus had recruited you earlier.
I don't know if I would have ended up there willingly.
I trust you, but I don't trust Cerberus. Your experiments cross the line.
All the time, yes. But I recall a Spectre who crossed a few lines while hunting down Saren and the Geth, and we'd be lucky to have you. Too many join us out of simple xenophobia. We need more people here for the right reasons.
You know, you'd think that what you just said would hint at something in your mind. And yet.
was Cerberus trying to prove by experimenting on children like Jack?
A mistake, no question. Not mine. And one that was corrected once we discovered the extent of the experiments being performed.
I don't trust.
I saw your bases years ago. You were using Rachni, Thorian creepers, even husks to make your own army.
The husks were already dead, the Thorian creatures were mindless, and the Rachni were abandoned once we understood their intelligence. We weren't breeding an army, we were breeding expendable shock troops for high-risk scenarios. How many soldiers died in Saren's attack on Eden Prime? How many would have lived if we'd had just a dozen Rachni soldiers on our side?
With your intelligence, you could have landed any job you wanted. Why choose this?
Because I still envy the time Morden spent with the Special Tasks Group, working with people as smart as he was. Cerberus never tells me that something is impossible. They give me my resources and say do it. And they've given you even more. A new life, a new ship, the elusive man's personal attention.
The best thing he did was to put you on my squad.
You'd have done fine without me. I may not have believed it before, but I don't have what you do. That fire that makes someone willing to follow you into hell itself. My father got me the best jeans money could buy. Guess it wasn't enough.
She does talk about that a lot, doesn't she?
You always bring up your genetic tailoring. It really bothers you, doesn't it?
This is what I am, Shepard. I can't hide it. The intelligence, the looks, even the biotics. He paid for all of that. Every one of your accomplishments is due to your skill. The only things I can take credit for are my mistakes.
Well, that's not really fair. It's more like what you do with the things that you are given, isn't it? Plus, you're also a person behind all of that good looks stuff.
You're not coasting on good genes, Miranda. Your ability and your dedication speak for themselves.
Thank you, Commander. I appreciate that. I should get back to work, but thank you for coming by.
Shepard the therapist. Alright, next in line, Garrus. Probably should be talking to him anyway, if I actually want to secure the romance.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Definitely. Part of me still thinks we're crazy for even considering blowing off steam, but I want to try it with you. I want a few moments that are just for us before we throw ourselves into hell for the good of the galaxy.
He's a little eager, isn't he? I want to be your friend? I'm not saying that after going through all of those embarrassing lines before.
I want that too, Garrus.
Glad to hear it. I'll do some, research and figure out how to, Okay, that sounded bad.
Okay. Embarrassed turnaround. I agree with that. Let's move on. Okay, let's see. Port cargo, starboard cargo. Is this Saeed? It is.
Back for another lesson. Collectors and Protheans. It's all about my pay grade. I'm more used to putting down rebellions, tracking down bastards who didn't pay their gambling debts. Still, even I know a galaxy-shaking revelation when I hear one. Makes fighting land wars for pay seem small time.
It wasn't much of a lesson. I do wish we got more of a typical conversation wheel.
What's this area of the ship?
Oh,
Normandy's cargo deck. It includes facilities to rearm and repair. That's all for now.
Sorry, Edie.
Shepard.
I didn't mean to press on Edie. I meant to sprint.
Just checking in. How are you doing?
I was just sitting here thinking. The picture, I'm finally starting to get it. There's a tank imprint, the battle at Canrum. A dead Turian, stripped. You don't see them out of their armor much. A Krogan boot on his head, and a claw hammer. It's under the brow plate, pulling it back, right? Eyes have gone black, and you see tension in the muscle. You can feel it ready to snap. I get it.
I guess we might see a Turian without their armor?
Canrum isn't ringing a bell.
Death of Shiagar, female warlord. Turians killed her, so they were hunted down and made examples. Even if they won the war, it was the last push before the rebellions ended.
Why is that funny? This brutality has a point? I don't know if he was laughing as in funny laughing. I think he was just kind of giggling at the realization of understanding. But that's just my speculation.
You better have a good reason for ruining my lunch.
It's just great. It's a Turian, and he's being torn apart for what they did. I felt nothing before, but now I get it. It was a good fight. The enemy was destroyed to punish them all and send a message. I get it. I hate Turians. I thought you'd be glad.
Yeah, see? I think that just confirms. He was giggling in realization more so. Yeah, you better not touch my Turian.
Don't start anything with Garrus. I won't have trouble on my ship.
I don't hate Garrus. I hate the Turians. Garrus is just one Turian, and he's your clan. No point in ripping his face off unless he turns on me. It's hate, but it's mine. Okir was blind, and he tried to make me the same. But thanks to you, I have a clan. I'm starting to see why I should care. Anyway, I'm still figuring where I fit, but it made me laugh. Nothing else really on my mind, Shepard.
Alright, fair enough. Okay. Now, should we go say hi to Jack? I haven't talked to her in a long time.
Hey.
I forgot that I changed her outfit. She looks very different.
Tell me something I don't know about you.
Nothing to tell. Why?
I want to know more, and I'm not going away.
I'm here to fight for you. Nothing says we have to be friends, but whatever. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff, like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring. You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
So edgy, oh my god. What if I really care? You don't make this easy. I guess why should she really, but I do wonder what she's gonna say.
You're a hard person to like, Jack.
Really? I had no idea. What other amazing insights do you have that I'm too stupid to see?
Oh my, never called you stupid.
I'll bite. What's with the tattoos?
Some are for prisons I've been in. Some are for kills. You know, good ones. Some are for things I've lost. Those aren't your business. They're nobody's business. And some are because, hey, why the fuck not?
That's the spirit. You don't need a deep reason for a tattoo, you can just have it.
You work pretty hard at not letting people get close.
I've been with lots of people. If you're asking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no. It's a waste of time and it never works. You let someone get that close, it just means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
You're tough, but you can't have survived alone all these years.
When I was starting out, I ran with this girl Manara and her boyfriend. They knew their way around. I thought they'd help me. Right. They helped me into their bed. And when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading. And I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
Okay, then.
They sound like selfish pricks. That doesn't mean they were gonna kill you.
I get feelings. I don't need proof. I did the smart thing. I always do the smart thing if people fuck with me. That's probably something you should remember.
Okay. It is kind of a funny thing to say, though. I get feelings, I don't need proof. Well, I don't think that's gonna get people very far.
I have to go.
She's been doing alright, though.
Again.
I guess it's been working.
Wait. My turn with the questions. People usually walk by now. Why are you really asking all these things? What's your game, Shepard?
You fascinate me. We're not flirting with her, too, are we?
I've never met anyone like you.
Whatever. It'll come back to what you can take. It always does. Later, Shepard.
I don't really need anything from you. Besides your loyalty, I guess. Okay, are they gonna be chatty?
So, Kenneth, did you know we've got a crazy woman squatting down in the subdeck?
What? If she touches anything, I'll kill her.
Oh, and the only thing she wears from her waist up is tattoos.
Oh, maybe I should go down and welcome her aboard.
And she's a murderer, has biotic powers that could crush you with a blink. Hates everyone in Cerberus.
Damn it, girl. Stop toying with me.
She playing hot and cold. Hey, Tali. How's it going?
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little bushtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
She's sick?
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or two. Don't worry, it won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
Interesting.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like... What did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
You'd think chickenpox would be eradicated by that time. Not so much.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Alarai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
I see.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
That sounds... useful.
But Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't have all been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld and our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
I see.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except, well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
Oh my god, she's so cute.
I appreciate the thought, Tali. And I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Nevertheless, I'd be honored to link suits with you, Shepard. You know, if you were a Quarian and we weren't already on a suicide mission. I'm going to tinker a bit more. Thanks for coming by.
Oh, and the embarrassed turn around again. We get a second one in like 5 minutes. Who else do we have left? There's Thane somewhere. Isn't there? I forget where he is. We got Tali, Jack, Grunt, and Zaid here. Okay, Thane is here. Let's go visit him. See what he's got. Ooh, life support. Yeah, that's the one that I missed.
Do you need something?
Those glasses.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Very well. I had been recording a message for Kolyat.
Oh no.
How are things going with him?
It is difficult. All things worth keeping are. I never explained. I suppose the story of my wife's death took you by surprise.
Yeah. I could wait. Well, yeah, you don't have to share your traumatic past with
I
me.
figured you'd explain to me when you were ready.
I appreciate your patience. I kept my work clear of our home life. I assumed that would be enough to protect Erica. That memory I mentioned
Erica.
before. Laser dot trembles on the target's skull. The smell of spice on a spring wind. Sunset eyes defiant in the scope. That was Erica. That was how I met her. She saw my targeting laser as she walked by and threw herself in the way.
If they have a kid together, I'm assuming she was also of the same species.
So how'd she go from blocking your shot to having your children?
I had
That's
to
a good
meet her.
question.
The memory possessed and endowed me. I fell on my knees before her, begged her pardon. She introduced me to the world beyond my work. Eventually, she forgave me. Later, she loved me.
I guess she impressed you.
She woke me up. Her body trembles, not fear. Indignation. Her mouth moves. How dare you? You and I trained to sacrifice ourselves to save others. How often does a civilian step in the way of a bullet to protect someone they've never met? I thought she was the goddess Hirashu. She met my eyes through the scope, and my purpose faltered.
When you talked to Kolyat, you said she died.
I let myself become complacent. I thought Erica and Kolyat were safe. I stayed away too long, and my enemies came for her.
Who came for her?
Batarians. A
Of
slaver
course.
ring that was preying on Hanar outer colonies. I'd killed their leaders. They paid the Shadow Broker to find out who I was. But they were afraid of me, so they went after her.
That makes sense.
You told Kolyat that you hunted her killers down.
Erica woke me up. When she passed, I returned to my battle sleep. My body hunted her killers, murdered them. I was taught to grant death quickly, cleanly, to minimize suffering. Them, I let them linger.
Your body did, not your soul. That's a convenient thought, isn't it? I wouldn't tell your son that. You know what? I think he might actually want to know. It would have to. Let's be nice. I don't know if I agree with any of these, honestly.
You were operating on instinct. By your own rules, you can't blame yourself.
But I made the choice to hunt them. They're the only lives I've ever taken of my own choice. The only deaths on my own conscience. I haven't spoken about my wife, and I don't think I ever have. I didn't have anyone left to tell it to.
I want you? No.
You're talking to your son again. That's huge. Don't lose sight of that by dwelling on should-have-beens.
You are correct, of course. Thank you for listening, Siha.
I think my translator just glitched. What did you call me?
Siha. Someday I'll tell you what it means.
I don't know, dude. If you want to share something, you better do it soon. Kind of on a time limit here. Okay, I think we are ready to head out. And we picked Jacob's mission. So let's go ahead and take care of it. Where are we? Oh, duh. Tiny little blue speck on my screen. Oh, there you are. Okay, so help Kasumi. I'll probably pick this up on my own, offline. Hourglass Nebula. Did I write down this anomaly? I did. Okay, good. Not that I need to. And we got all the firewalkers here. Jacob. Rosetta. Alright, I am going to fly around here and explore the planets, and I will get back to you guys after I'm done.
I have detected an anomaly.
Oh! That's another one. I need to write this down.
Bastards didn't know what hit him. Coming around for a second patrol, looking for survivors. Bastards didn't know what hit him. Coming around for a second patrol, looking for survivors. Bastards didn't know what hit him.
Launching probe. Something on our sensors.
Mercenary activity detected on planet surface. Communications match Blue Sun's encoding protocols. Possible location for rumored site of illegal archaeological activity. Blue Sun's intentions unknown. Alright. That is something else for us to take a look at. And I will write this down. Alright, looks like we need to go to another system to actually get to help Jacob, so I'm gonna go there, explore around, and I will get back to you guys when I get to the right planet.
I have detected an anomaly.
Okay, 2175 Aya? I'm gonna go with Aya. Named after an Asari scientist, this remote planet appears to have been on the list of forbidden mass relays that led to uncharted space. The little data available comes from one far-off probe flyby that reports 2 planets orbiting a white dwarf star. Your own scans yield far more interesting results. The planet is within the habitable zone of the star. It has oceans of liquid water and a thin nitrogen-oxygen atmosphere consistent with carbon-based plant life. It is possible that this is an as-yet unexplored garden world. Oh, this might be pretty. I'm excited. Okay. Does look good. Little light on the pressure. Okay, let's see.
General distress.
Whoa.
MSV Hugo Gernsback. Registration BW4610034034087. Impact of the unscheduled suborbital deceleration recorded. General distressed. MSV Hugo Gernsback.
Probe launched. I have found something.
Okay, let's land. Obviously, we need Jacob. And he, I believe, is partly biotic, right? Concussive shot. No, that's Garrus. Never mind. Jacob is what I meant to look at. Pole, barrier, inferno ammo, heavy pistols, shotguns. Okay. Who else can we take with us? Should we do Tali? AI hacking, energy drain, explosive drone. I do love her drone ability. Although she's also using heavy pistols and shotguns. Let's go for it. See how it goes. We can always redo. Alright. She's got 5 points. Within a small area of effect, you can divert power from an opponent's shields or from synthetic enemies to restore the user's shields. And what does number 4 do to you? Heavy energy drain increases energy drain damage, increases energy drain radius to hit multiple targets. Area AI hacking, improved AI hacking. Do I? Okay, I also have level 1 AI hacking. Oh, should we? We can get 2 points in either one of these. Shield strength. Decisions. I feel like this is more useful. Let's go for this. I don't know if that was the right decision, but we shall find out. Let's give you this. And that. And I think she also had the plasma shotgun. And I am good to go. It is pretty. Quite pretty, actually. You know, you guys, all of this planet hopping makes me...
scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Okay. No one on the ship. Got it. Anyway, I was going to say that all of this planet hopping makes me think about rewatching Stargate. Because I love that show. It was so much fun. Alright, I don't see anything. Oh, you know what? Let's actually put this on. And... cryo, I guess? I don't know.
There it
Although,
is,
wait.
and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
It has. She said no life signs on the ship. I guess it doesn't necessarily mean that there aren't any life signs anywhere else. Let's keep cryo. What was that?
Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Who are you? Are you the beacon? It's all overgrown and mossy now. Birds? Oh, that's kind of cute. This, however, makes me think of Subnautica. And I really need to get back to that game. Even though it terrifies me. Ooh, spare parts. Partial officer's log.
Along with this anymore, we've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
What? Well, where are we supposed to go? This way. Alright, so let's go to the ship, since it's not our current destination. Totally makes me think of Subnautica. Partial crew log, another one. Oh, what the hell? Who is that sicko? Doctor's log? How big is this place? Oh.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
Okay. PTA, hello. Oh. Oh, there's another one. Oh, okay, so this place isn't that big. Right. Okay. You are not here. There you are. Hey, Muddy.
You can't expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him, but I don't.
What happened to the captain? Alright, let's go talk to the hologram.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resumed. Pause time, 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours.
Pause time? Okay, so we're talking flora.
Repeat, toxology alert.
Does that mean
rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically
that we should be wearing a helmet? Like, what about spores
Override.
and stuff?
Beacon resumed. Pause time, 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours.
I'm stupid enough already. Come on now.
This beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Unsafe deceleration? Does that mean they impacted?
Who is in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer
Killed,
Ronald
huh?
Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
Okay, so he is a beacon.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
To investment, alright.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
So he said food, but I'm still suspicious about spores.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. Following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback, activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Convenient, isn't it? I wonder who deleted it. Probably the same person who killed the actual captain.
Come on, let's get going.
My father had a working beacon, but didn't signal for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
After 10 years, it must have.
Really? I don't know if there's any way that couldn't have? Woo!
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
Who are you?
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
Get rid of!
Oh, Jesus. You know what? Let's switch over. And, can we also get a drone out? Oh. No, move. Okay. Oh, oh, that's right. I changed his weapon. That's why.
Target down!
Ah! I don't think I actually made contact.
Gotta hurt!
Oh, she's just sitting here like an idiot? Well, I guess she might be an idiot, actually. Okay, what else do we have? There's more, aren't there? Can I get him? Nah. Close, though. He's right there. Right in the shoulder.
These people didn't have neural decay. They're crazy.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
Unless he got killed as well. We don't know that. She didn't specifically say who the said leader is.
You kill them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
Yeah, let's keep going. This is where we need to go, right? Yes, okay. Oh.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure.
Okay. She did mention that the leader has mechs.
Is that a settlement? They better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Is the leader sane? He's gotta be, right? If he's maintaining the mechs. Anything? Oh god.
These people seem calm, but they're part of the same group as the ones that attacked us.
I did not even notice that they're all women. Okay.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent.
That's possible, but the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Okay. I guess I suspected as much, but now it's basically confirmed that his father is the leader. It's not a good sign.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop.
No kidding.
Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
But they spoiled?
He has a cruel face. His cruel face.
Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing.
Oh, that's messed up.
The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long. He keeps us, protects us, and we please him like he demands.
Oh no. She doesn't mean what I think she means, does she?
He is bad. He has a bad face like the other. Like him. You'll hurt me.
Ah. What is this?
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, that's totally a totem. What else do we have? Ooh. Oh no. Oh god. Are they all dead? I think they are. Okay.
He's gunning down his own crew to keep control? That's horrible.
Well, that would make them hate him. Maybe it was just for defense.
I don't know if there's much defending that is needed from these women here. Okay, let's talk to the one who was attacked just now. Also, I am going to switch over to this.
Please,
We're gonna...
here. You could end it. You have his face, but you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
What is it?
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay.
My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later.
The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
But that's what one of those logs was talking about, right? About what they did to the crew. Yeah, that does not explain the 10 years at all.
The beacon was fixed after a year, so the plan must have worked. Why no signal?
Those weren't the last entries on the casualty list. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Oh. Oh, that's gross.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Does it say why he separated the men and women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard, I don't see any justification.
Me neither, sir. Me neither.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
I appreciate how he calls him this man. Not even by his name. Set to explode. Oh, to get the passage. Okay. Okay. Oh god. Run! No, of course. He did not run.
Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
Right.
God damn it. It's really him. Just got free. He's covering his ass.
Yeah, I don't trust this one bit.
It looks like the old bodies were posed like a warning. The newer bodies were just left wherever they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Yeesh. Oh god. Why are we back to shotgun? You just like it so much?
Warning, hostile force using non-standard ammunition.
Pika.
Retargeting.
One down. Gotta hurt.
Oh, come on now. Jesus Christ. Okay, can we do this? Right.
We have plenty of choices. Too late to blame the victims.
Yeah, I agree. That would not have been the only available choice. There's no way. Go on, Topeka.
All yours, Topeka.
Is that it? For now? For now. Nope. Not yet. Can we try this? Is it possible? It kind of worked.
Ah!
Oh, they're coming. Oh, there's stuff. There's stuff. On Topeka. Do your thing. Oh, shoot. There's another. Are they just endless? Oh my god, they might be. Oh my god. And I missed, of course. Damn it.
Combat thrown away.
God damn it. Okay, okay, good.
He had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Alright. There's not gonna be any reunion. Did I see something? I did see something else. Okay. Now what? There more? Oh god. Oh god. Launch a Topeka. Of course.
Good girl. Alert.
Is he gonna explode? Yes! Jacob, where are you going?
I've got him!
Oh.
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Really, dude? Do you really
Drawing
think I'm
people away.
gonna buy
This
that?
thing is not my father.
Where? I thought I saw some clips. Med station, huh? Okay. You know what? Let's not pick it up in case we need it. didn't see that. Alright. Let's see what we have. This way.
Weapons ready.
Oh god. Okay. Topeka. Oh no. Oh god. I don't know if I've got any way to get rid of his shield. No! Why? Why are you doing this? That's dumb. Jesus Christ. I need to run. Emir is there. Oh, they got their own drones too?
Hostile drones!
You jerk. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I am in trouble. What? No, 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 no. Nope. Is he about to explode? Can we get a Topeka here?
Combat drone ready.
We're done.
It's going up.
Are we done? We're not.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Oh, good lord. Well, we lived. I guess. Alright, let's look around. That's useful. I don't see anything else, so... Oh, no, wait. I lied. That's just him. Can I just... shoot? Do you have any friends left? No? Okay.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you are acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
Okay, first of all, there is no way you did not recognize your own son. Unless you're still trying to pretend that you were like, I don't know, high on the local flora or something. Second of all, what? Command does change you, but not into a piece of shit, I hope.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
You are a garbage human being, and I am pretty sure that those guys understand exactly what they want and what was happening.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
Ugh.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the Droolers. That was before the Hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer
Good.
to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
You'll answer for this? Okay, we can undo the damage. I hope she is talking about the decay. Because I think we have the technology. And if not, Cerberus is probably going to develop it in like 2 days.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger.
Oh, I don't want him to be saved.
I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
Hopefully, my answer did not mean that he's being saved as well. He can't escape the law. You know what? I don't care. Let the people tear him apart.
Maybe we go arrange pickup for the rest of the survivors while the acting captain deals with the hole we punched through his mechs.
Now wait, I'm supposed to get rescued. The crazy ones, you don't know what they'll do to me.
Oh, I know.
I think we've got a pretty good idea.
My father was a different man, Shepard. A good man. Wish I'd found him.
Never did, Jacob. He died 10 years
You were
ago.
a better man dead. As far as I'm concerned, you still are.
Jacob!
They don't even look all that alike, to be honest. Yeah! Deck him! Okay, we are done. Survivors from Aya are being treated by Alliance personnel with additional Cerberus support. Pleased to see Taylor unharmed psychologically by experience. Jacob Taylor has dealt with his father and is now focused solely on the mission. He's got the barrier skill, new outfit, and we picked up some goodies. Perfect.
Alliance ships are inbound to pick up survivors, Commander. We could be long gone by the time they get here.
Good job.
Don't even give them the tail lights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
There's no way he didn't know about it.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine, you didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
That makes sense, actually.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
What promise? Can I ask her about that later?
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor's body has some catching up to do, but the man died a long time ago. I've already dealt with that. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this.
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on, we got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard, thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
No more flirting, though, okay? All right. Let's go talk. Ooh, actually, no. Let's go here. Because we got a new thing. Should we talk to you now? We should talk to Jacob, that's for sure. Let's go do that.
Thanks for diverting to the Gernsback, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. Maybe not the best way to learn about the relatives, but I'm glad it's done. What do you need?
What do you need? I appreciate that a lot better than his previous lines. Just, you know, down to business.
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
No.
Ready? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
Exactly.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Finally. Finally, Jacob is the one who is being more level-headed for once. Although I guess Shepard has been coming on to him pretty strongly.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing, in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful. Getting off track. Discovery. Based on Prothean collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
Okay.
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination. Can guess captured Protheans lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward. As Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
I don't think they can be saved, but might as well just ask.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
No. No glands replaced by tech. No digestive system replaced by tech. No soul replaced by tech. Whatever they were, gone forever. Understand now? No art, no culture, closer to husks than slaves, tools for reapers. Protheans dead, collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
Okay.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after. Now, have more context. See what collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed now. Won't let you down.
You said the collectors had no art. I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan always had me do the patter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective, observation, interpretation. Suspect you won't see any art in collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for reapers. Worse than the Geth.
Yeah, what? I heard that.
I'm sorry, I know that was important, but you performed Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Salarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Salarian.
I hope sound travels on this ship and everyone heard that, because that would be amazing. And just casually switch topics after that performance.
What is it about the collector's modifications that bothers you so much?
Disrupts socio-technological balance. All scientific advancement due to intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Salarians. Disastrous.
You blame the Salarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes. Like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight, technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone, worked out aggression, been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Salarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
Also kind of necessary, but I get what he's saying.
If you feel that way, why did you work on the genophage modification?
Talked before. Best option. That or kill them all. If around during first contact, would have argued against it. Wasn't there then. Do what I can.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Morden.
Proud to be here, Shepard.
And that song.
Thank you for including me.
Alright, should we see if Garrus has finished his investigation?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Of course. Back from female camp. From Erdnot Darg. Dear human, the clan leader told me how to get in touch with you. I don't remember much of what happened, but the chief scout said you pulled my quad out of the fire when I got caught and poisoned over at the Werlock camp. Thanks. Next time I have a chance to kill a human, I won't. Well, that's gracious, isn't it? Unless I go into blood rage or something. I got to go to the female camp after I recovered, and it was pretty good. I was actually thinking of joining the Blood Pack before this happened. I think I'm going to stay here instead. Alright. Scout second class. I'm proud of you. Shall we check with Shoot. I am blanking on his name. This is unforgivable. Joker.
That stuff with Jacob's dad, it's bullshit, right? Because it looked like bullshit to me.
That was total bullshit.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
That was absolute bullshit, Joker. You are correct. Alright, let's go talk to Garrus. Wait, I also wanted to talk to Miranda and see if she would say anything about, elevator. She would say anything about her promise, not about the elevator. I'm telling you guys, the jumble of thought is real.
Commander, what can I do for you?
No.
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
I'll
let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Alright. Garrus is probably gonna say the same thing he said before. Can't imagine it would change so quickly.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
But I want to try it with you.
Okay.
I want a few moments that are just for us before we throw ourselves into hell for the good of the
I want
galaxy.
that too, Garrus.
Glad to hear it. I'll do some, okay, that sounded bad.
Sometimes that person is a wordsmith, and sometimes it's just word diarrhea. Anyway, let's get back to the main deck. Alright, so let's check out what we have. We have Kasumi's quest, Kasumi's loyalty mission. We picked up this one. We got Firewalker and a couple of anomalies that I have marked down on the map. Let's see, squad. We did level up, I remember that. Don't know what I should be picking here. Maybe the last incinerate? Yeah, I think the last incinerate would be good. There's also team status. Jacob, what do you have? Just 2. Let's go with this one. Alright, well, I think I'm going to end this here. We have one last loyalty mission left, and that is Kasumi's. And I also have, like I said in the beginning, Project Firewalker and a couple of anomalies to take care of, as well as the main mission. My plan is to finish with loyalties and then head right over to the main mission. I am kind of eager to go on with the main story because I just want to find out what happens with the collectors. Kind of gives me confidence that there's stuff that I can do even after the main story is finished, so I can feed into my own eagerness and just do what I feel like. But if you guys would rather I finished everything else before moving on with the story and probably reaching the culmination of the game, as I would assume how that would happen, do let me know in the comments. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me go through Jacob's loyalty mission. What a disgusting mission that was. And not the mission itself, but his father as a person, because holy crap. I am glad I gave him up to the mob because he deserved it. Anyway, if you did enjoy watching me go through this, please consider leaving me a like and subscribing. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.